Let's take a look at some of the most dangerous criminals that the FBI had been searching for a long time, finally being caught. Yasser Abdel Said. Yasser Abdel Said was found guilty of murdering his two daughters, Amina and Sarah, back in 2008. On New Year's Day, Said took his daughters for a ride in his taxi. What started as a seemingly ordinary outing turned into a nightmare. Hours later, the lifeless bodies of 18-year-old Amina and 17-year-old Sarah were discovered in Said's abandoned cab, both with multiple gunshot wounds. The horrifying part is that Sarah managed to make a desperate call for help before she died. The police arrived too late, and Said had vanished, taking his handgun and all his savings with him. For over 12 years, Yasser Abdel Said remained a fugitive, even making it onto the FBI's 10 most wanted fugitive list for 6 of those years. It seemed like he might never be caught, but on August 26, 2020, he was apprehended without incident in Justin, Texas. After a 6-day trial, a Dallas County jury deliberated for just 3 hours before delivering a guilty verdict. Yasser Said was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Despite his public defender's statement of disappointment and plans to appeal, the district attorney, John Creuzot, emphasized that there's nothing honorable in what Said did. While the verdict can't bring Amina and Sarah back, it ensures that justice has been served, and Said will spend the rest of his days in prison. Octaviano Juarez Coro. After evading the law for a staggering 16 years, Octaviano Juarez Coro, a man accused of a heinous Memorial Day 2006 picnic shooting in Milwaukee's South Shore Park, is finally in custody. The FBI had placed him on the 10 most wanted fugitives list in September 2021. Back in 2006, Juarez Coro allegedly killed 2 people and wounded 3 others during the picnic, which was attended by hundreds. His estranged wife was among the injured, suffering 2 gunshot wounds to the chest. The breakthrough in this long-running case came after a tip from the public. Both the FBI and Mexican authorities joined forces and successfully located Juarez Coro in Zapopan, Guadalajara, Mexico. Juarez Coro faced serious charges, including 2 counts of first-degree intentional homicide and 3 counts of first-degree attempted intentional homicide, as well as a federal charge of unlawful flight to avoid prosecution. Octaviano Juarez Coro became the 525th person to be added to the prestigious 10 Most Wanted Fugitives list, which was established back in 1950. The FBI had even offered a substantial $100,000 reward for information that would lead to his capture. Shanika Minor. Shanika S. Minor, born on November 29, 1991, found herself on the FBI's 10 Most Wanted Fugitives list due to a heinous crime. She was accused of being involved in the shooting and killing of a pregnant woman, which resulted in her being placed on the list on June 28, 2016. Justice eventually caught up with Shanika S. Minor. She was apprehended in Fayetteville, North Carolina, just 3 days after her addition to the list on July 1, 2016. Subsequently, on August 24, 2017, she received a 30-year prison sentence for her alleged involvement in this tragic case. Giovanni Borjas. In a courtroom in Los Angeles, a judgment was passed on a man named Giovanni Borjas. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for committing 2 horrifying crimes in 2011, the rapes and murders of a teenage girl and a young woman. The first victim, Michelle Lozano, a 17-year-old, went missing in late April 2011, and her lifeless body was discovered the following day, concealed within plastic bags and placed in a large container near the 5 freeway in Boyle Heights. The second victim, Brianna Guzman, who was 22 years old, vanished on the day after Christmas of the same year while on a trip to buy cough drops. Her body was found in late January 2012, partially clothed and discarded near the southbound Glendale Freeway in the Silver Lake area. Detectives from the LAPD meticulously pursued their suspect, and a crucial breakthrough came when Borjas unknowingly provided a DNA sample by spitting on the sidewalk. DNA testing directly linked him to both murder cases. Initially pleading not guilty, Borjas' trial was delayed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Borjas will now spend the rest of his life behind bars. That concludes today's video. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time. Bye.